How's it going? Oh, I'm so sorry.
I was going to say, you sound terrible.
Do I have to log back out and log back in?
You might. That might just be easier.
Yeah, I'm going to leave. See ya.
Bye. Just me now. Some more alone time, just like last Tuesday. Many are saying that was a...
Is this...
Oh, that's so much better.
Hey.
Hello.
Is that good?
Yeah. I was just talking to the audience, just me and them, just like last week.
Professionals. Sound better? Does this really sound better?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds better, right?
You sound mic'd now. You did not sound mic'd before. You sounded unmic'd.
Red Sox fans have longed to hear it. The Boston Red Sox are world champions. Wycheck. The 3-2 for the winner. That's caught by Des Bryant.
It's getting cold.
What's
We
that?
have overcast skies here.
Yeah.
I think we might be below 40 today. Maybe.
We throw it to Devesh and
Meteorologists in Albany, New York.
Latham? Where are you?
Latham. Yeah, I'm in Colony right now.
Sorry, say that again?
Colony, New York.
Colony?
Colony. Yeah.
Is it
COLONIE.
Oh.
Yeah.
IE.
IE. Colony.
Colony.
Well,
that's going to get down to
it's cold.
25.
Not during this podcast.
Tonight. I hope not during this podcast. Wednesday at 5 a.m. I mean, we could
go.
I have a lot to say.
We should do a marathon podcast.
We shouldn't? No.
We should.
No.
We should do it. I think we can do it.
You can do it. I'll pop on for an hour at a time, and then I'm going to do other things.
I don't know if
like
it's
eat.
Yeah, but listen. I don't know if it's long enough. Don't you think we could talk about each NFL team for an hour? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to.
That's 32 hours.
Oh, God. Don't even
We could raise money for a cause.
Oh, my God.
Now you're thinking it.
I can't.
Does this stress you out? How many diagrams would you have to make for this episode? Yeah, then we could do, honestly, it could go on for a week because we could do college football programs too. We could do a nonstop podcast until March Madness.
Suggest this. It's like,
you're going to be thinking about this.
Why are you trying to kill me? No, I'm not doing that.
I know, but we could. I'm not saying
I did go on. Friend of the show, Justin Bowerly, who was on episode 3, 4, can't remember.
Nice.
He did a 24-hour like live stream podcast over the summer.
Okay.
And I went on it for like an hour, and that was the amount of time. It gave me enough time to go on there and be like, Matthew Stafford is a first ballot Hall of Famer. I'm going to talk about that at everyone for an hour. And that was fine.
He just got to 500. You know that, right?
I did know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like he's like 151 and 151.
It's pretty cool.
This weekend.
And he's a first ballot Hall
an
of
accomplishment.
Famer. Yeah. Yeah.
He's playing great.
Played
I'm not
in
trying
Detroit
I'm just trying to be,
he played under Marty Morningweg. Like, is any player that played on a team coached by Marty Morningweg over 500 for their career? Probably not.
He did have Calvin Johnson for a career.
Calvin Johnson had Matthew Stafford for a career.
Calvin Johnson could have had me and been a Hall of Famer. That dude, he was something else.
Yeah, he was very good.
He was very good.
Special
that draft class was fantastic. I mean, that draft class had Julio Jones.
Is that true?
No, it's not actually. Julio Jones and AJ and what's his name? Cincinnati wide receiver.
AJ Green.
AJ Green were together. Yeah, no, it was not true. I was just thinking. I was like, when has there ever been another
Oh my God, that's
Hall
funny.
of Fame receiver, and he's like the second best receiver in his class? What was that
let's
wide
see.
receiver class? That's a good question.
2007.
We could do a 24-hour podcast on wide receiver classes.
Why do
You
we have
would
to do it
love
for
that.
24 hours? Why not
I'm just-
3? I do 3.
We
3's
do-
fine. Who's
we do-
gonna listen to
we
20?
do we do
you know-
3 when we're trying to do an hour.
Do you know how hard it is to get like people to listen to an hour of a
Yeah.
podcast? Let alone
No, I'm
we're gonna
not
do
saying
24
people
straight.
will listen. I mean, that's for sure. I'm not.
So let's just call me and we'll just talk for 24. We'll,
We'll
just
just
text for
text.
24
We'll
hours.
just-
like
we
I can
that.
do other
yeah,
stuff.
we do that. Yeah.
These are the wide receivers taken in that class, since that's apparently what we're using our precious time here and the listeners' precious time doing. No, this is interesting, I think. Number 2 overall was Calvin Johnson.
Who went first? Sorry.
I'll come back to that because
Okay.
I sorted by wide receivers, so it's
Yeah.
it's good. How it would take me a second. Never mind. I got it. It was first overall in 2007.
Oh no.
Do you want to take a stab
Achilles
at it?
Smith.
That was way before that. I mean, right track, but way before. Achilles Smith was way before that.
27.
2007.
2007. Why am I stuck in like 2001? Cade McNown.
Now,
I don't know, man.
was
I'm
he?
just guessing. Who was it was like it had to have been like a Browns quarterback.
It was Jamarcus Russell.
Oh.
Was number 1 overall.
Well, he threw 80 yards from like his knees.
Yeah, he was pretty special.
They're like worst case scenario. He'll be down by contact, but we could possibly shoot a Hail Mary.
Oh man.
Build your franchise around that.
All right. This was kind of a nothing wide receiver class. Yeah, no, okay. It was kind of a nothing wide receiver class. I mean, some of these guys had moments. You had Calvin Johnson. You had Ted Ginn, who went 9th overall, and he quietly had like a 15-year career. So that's
Ted Ginn was a really good wide receiver.
I don't think the word really needs to be in there.
No, listen, he had good years at the Patriots. No,
he had good years. Let's not. Wait, do we have to say
what am I doing?
What are you doing? Man, you're not
Sorry.
on it today.
I'm all over.
You're not on it at all.
I was about to take us into another tangent.
He didn't even play for the Patriots.
He didn't play for the Patriots. I'm thinking of
the Panthers.
I'm thinking of another Ohio State receiver. My brain is freezing.
Oh. Well, while you think on that,
Okay.
Dwayne Bowe, Robert Meacham, Craig Davis. Craig Davis, not a name I've ever even heard.
Terry Glenn is who I was thinking of.
Dude, why are you thinking of like 1998?
I don't know. My brain is
What is
stuck
going
there.
on?
I don't know. It's been a long day.
You've been time traveling.
I've been time traveling. That was my era of football.
And then
Ted Ginn, though, one of the great runners. Like when he
he's fast. Yeah,
he's fat. Like it looked like he was floating.
yeah, great runner.
Great runner.
There's just one problem.
Yeah.
He couldn't catch.
No, he could. Come on, he was in the league for 15 years. That's good.
He had some bad drops.
He had some great plays though.
This is interesting. I think there was an Anthony Gonzalez, so a Tony Gonzalez, but not the Hall of Fame Tony Gonzalez.
Oh,
And then there was a Steve Smith.
oh yeah, also Ohio State.
Yeah, also Ohio State. And then there was Steve Smith, not to be confused with Steve Smith.
Which Steve
Yeah.
Smith?
It was the USC one that went to the Giants.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Another Jacoby Jones on here. Great special teams player.
Oh yeah.
R.I.P. Jacoby Jones.
Did he pass away?
He did. Yeah, like a year ago. Yeah. I feel like this
That's
is like,
sad.
I feel like when we do this,
Yeah, it's sad.
I imagine, well, yeah, it's like going back and looking through your like high school yearbooks
Oh yeah.
and be like, oh yeah, I remember them.
remember
they
that
were
guy.
They were in. I remember gym class with them.
Yeah. I'm trying to put like a face to it.
Yeah. What's he doing now? Oh,
He,
don't Google it. That kind of stuff. That kind of
Ah.
stuff.
All right. Well, this was a sad little interlude.
Yep.
All right. Back to our regularly planned show.
Our
Are you
show
wearing
that
the
is.
Syracuse hat for the Tampa Bay Bucks running back?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He cooked. He was great.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think I could run for 150 against the Bills.
There's a Syracuse running back on the Bucks.
Yeah, on the Bucks.
Oh, weird.
Fantastic running back.
Yeah, didn't know that. Yeah, so this was week 11.
Yeah.
What'd you think? What overall thoughts? How much did you get to watch, if any?
I got to watch. I made time to watch the Bills, which I usually regret building my day around the Bills, because then like they lose and then it's like, oh, what a waste. Why did I build my whole schedule around a stupid football team? But I did it. And they won. And they didn't look great. I watched some of KC. That was interesting.
That was.
Where should we start? Where do we want to start? You want to start at the Bills?
No, I don't.
Okay, fine.
Let's just quit. No, let's start with the Bills. Let's start with the Bills.
You want to start with the Bills?
Let's start with the Bills.
You picked the Buccaneers? That's crazy.
I did pick the Buccaneers.
Oof.
I mean, so the Buccaneers are weird, right? Like they can't stop a running back on a pass play. Have you noticed this?
No,
it's
because they blitz so much and their heavy defensive ends end up trying to cover James Cook out of the backfield.
Yeah.
So that's what happened on that play. They blitz and the 280-pound...
Ty Johnson had a long one too, didn't he?
Yeah, that was a screen. A little different. But they just hit it at the right time. But the Cook one was a good design, actually, by Brady. They blitz. They're trying to have a 280-pound defensive end cover James Cook out of the backfield. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Josh
Allen had one of the funniest interceptions I've ever seen.
Oh, it was vintage.
Very early in the game.
It was young Josh.
It was unbelievable.
He shot putted. It was a chest pass.
It was
from
so
Hoosiers.
Yeah, it was like a fundamental chest pass, like Adam Sandler on the pickup basketball court, just
like from the chest. Boom.
Yeah.
Right into the defender's hands.
Right into the defender's hands. It was unbelievable.
What are we doing?
And then he went on to have a game that was very historically significant, I think. And it got me on one of the craziest tangents.
All right.
I've ever gotten on. And do you mind if I share
Please
the tangent with you?
Please. You bring an Otto Graham into the conversation?
We're going to let Derek cook here.
All right, let's go.
And I'm going to talk about this game. So yeah, Josh Allen in this game. Let's go over here. He had 3 passing touchdowns and 3 rushing touchdowns. A 3+3 game is what I'm going to call it. It's the second time he's done that in his career.
Yeah.
Did you know this?
Yep.
Did you know this?
I know.
Every other player in the NFL that's ever played
in the history of the game, if you
combine all of them,
from
1924 or whatever, one time. It's happened one time.
Yep.
And you said the name.
Otto Graham. 1955?
It was the 1954 NFL Championship game.
Ooh, what a time to cook.
I know. The NFL Championship game. This is pre-Super Bowl.
Yeah.
1954. Who's president in 1954? Do you know?
Hoover.
No.
I have no idea.
You're like 30 years off. You're like 30 years displaced. FDR also like 20 years displaced.
Dude, I don't know my presidents. I have no idea.
Eisenhower. Dwight D. Eisenhower.
Okay.
Is president of the United States. Otto Graham and the Cleveland Browns are playing for a championship against
look at those logos.
The Detroit Lions. And look, I'm kind of like a bit of an aficionado, I would say, on
logos.
Old
Is there a
NFL
bird
logos.
on that lion?
It's not a bird, it's a man.
Is there a man on the lion?
Yeah, there's a man on the lion. It's very
Cleveland
odd.
Browns. What are they?
Well, they still chuck this out. I can't remember his name.
Who is that?
Something the elf.
It's an elf?
It's an elf. Yeah. What's his name?
All right. Now I'm confused.
What is his name? Brownie the elf is his name.
Creative.
Yeah.
You know, I understand why this franchise has been in turmoil for the last 50 years. What a bad start.
Well, in 1954, they were winning the NFL
56?
championship.
Wait,
Here were the
Otto Graham
scoring.
played for Cleveland?
Yes. So here were the scoring plays in that game. We have the 3 Otto Graham touchdown passes and the 3 Otto Graham touchdown runs. Look who was kicking look who the kicker for the Browns was.
Lou
That name mean
Groza.
anything to you? Lou Groza?
Sounds familiar.
I believe the award for the best kicker in college football, it's called the Lou Groza Award, I think.
Oh, okay.
And then Doak Walker. Does that name mean anything to you?
Oh, yeah, that does. Running
Yeah.
back.
Running back for well, did he play for Florida State?
Also the Doak Walker Award.
Right,
It
there's
goes
the
to the
Doak Walker Award,
nation's
the
best running back, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess he was also a kicker because everyone did everything back then.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
And also, I think Florida State Stadium is named after him. I want to say.
Oh, that might be the. That sounds correct. Definitely heard of a Doak Walker Stadium.
Yeah. Oh no, it's Doak Campbell Stadium.
Doak Campbell.
Wait a second.
Who's that?
Yeah, Doak Campbell was the name. Were people just going around being named Doak? Okay. Well, I always thought it was Doak Walker, but evidently
Honestly,
I'm wrong.
They should bring that name back.
Doak.
Is that a good 2025 name?
I do often
Doak?
regret not naming Elliot Doak.
Doak?
Yeah. Doak. So yeah, Doak Campbell apparently is who that's named after, and it's now Bobby Bowden Field at Doak Campbell Stadium.
I remember that. Yeah.
We're gonna talk a little more about stadium names in a moment, but first, Otto. Does the name Otto mean anything else to you?
There's a mascot.
There's a mascot.
Yeah,
He's on my hat.
I know. I know. I've met him many times at
He's
Newhouse.
right here beside me. Yeah.
Let's go.
What a
love
guy.
Otto. Yeah.
What do you love, Otto? I know some people that have been in the Otto. That were in the Otto. Like, we're Otto. Yeah.
Nice.
So there's no relation to Otto Graham.
One of the fun mascots.
He's in the Mascot Hall of Fame. He's an all-timer.
Great.
Syracuse
Love
University.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So we got the Otto connection there. What else do you notice about this Browns team? What's another name you see here that's kind of like, whoa, what's that?
Paul Brown?
Paul Brown.
Yeah.
What do you know about Paul Brown?
Supposed to be a good coach.
Yeah. I mean, he was a co-founder of the Browns. And in fact, he is the reason that they are called the Cleveland Browns, is because of Paul Brown.
Ooh.
And
okay. This is making more sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is making more
So
sense.
we have a team. We have an NFL team called the Browns because of the guy that was the head coach of Otto Graham when he did this thing that Josh Allen just did again.
That's amazing. Remember when I told you I had a Browns shirt in high school?
Yeah.
It just said Browns, and all my Indian friends loved it.
I wish you still had it.
I wish I still had it.
We'll find it. I'll search eBay and see if I can find a replica.
Another one. Yeah.
So yeah, Paul Brown, reason they're called the Browns. And then
the founder of the Bengals.
Oh yeah, let's get into that now, shall we?
What
Let's
kind
get
of
into
drama
that.
is this?
Okay, so Paul Brown and Art Modell
had
a falling out in the 60s. And part of that falling out was because of a player named Ernie Davis. What do you know about Ernie Davis?
Syracuse, number 44.
Syracuse University. Now, this wasn't like all of their entire issue. They were kind of having problems before this, but it was one of the final straws. So Ernie Davis wins the Heisman Trophy at Syracuse. They have, I believe, had an undefeated season, won the national championship that year, or maybe I'm thinking of the Jim Brown year. I could have that mixed up. But anyway, won the Heisman Trophy.
Yep.
Browns draft him. After he's drafted, he's diagnosed with leukemia, like right before the 62 season. It goes into remission. He joins the team, but Paul Brown doesn't have him play with the team. Not sure what the motivation of that is. I don't know if he was trying to keep him healthy or what. But Art Modell desperately wanted him to play. They fought over that. Leukemia comes back. Ernie Davis passes away in 1963, never plays an NFL game. And I think the charitable case to why Modell like really wanted to get him on the field was that he wanted him to play before, succumbing to his illness. So very sad story with Ernie Davis. We'll come back to him though. So Brown is no longer the coach of the Browns. He leaves and he founds another team, the Cincinnati Bengals. And Cincinnati, this is why the Bengals Stadium from 2000 to 2021 was called Paul Brown Stadium. Do you know what it's called now?
Oh God, no!
It's
What's
stupid.
it called?
It's Paycor Stadium. I don't even know what Paycor is, but
who
they
knows?
just they wanted money, I guess. His son is still the principal owner of the Bengals.
By the way, the movie for Ernie Davis is The Express.
Oh,
I was
I've
just
not
thinking
seen
about
that.
it because I knew there was a movie on him.
I've not seen that.
Yeah.
I'll have to
Okay.
check
Dennis
that. I'll have to check that
Dennis
out.
Quaid.
Oh, never mind. All right. So,
Okay. Sorry.
Brown founds the Bengals, right?
Okay.
Modell goes on like 30 years later to take the Browns out of Cleveland, and he moves them to Baltimore
Yep.
and founds the Baltimore Ravens in 1996.
Yep.
So Browns not a team for 3 years after that. They come back as an expansion team, but have to completely start from scratch. Tim Couch is their quarterback, and that's how we've ended up with the Cleveland Browns that we have today.
And the
And the Ravens
president
that we
was
have today.
Ozzie Smith, right?
Yes. That sounds right. I think, was he president at the time? I don't remember.
Yeah,
The Ravens
I think for
people,
a long time, but I don't know if Ozzie went from Cleveland to Baltimore or just started at Baltimore. That was
That's a good question. The Ravens fans, of which I know many,
Yeah.
are screaming right now. Listening to this, and maybe we should just say the most incorrect thing imaginable. Ozzie Smith actually was a huge Browns fan.
Yeah.
And
He played for the Browns.
regretted the fact that he turned the Ravens into a Super Bowl champion.
I don't know if he regretted that.
No, he regretted it. He wished it was the Browns. All right. So where does that leave us with the AFC North?
They're all Paul Brown.
You got the Steelers who are just like, what is going on with all of you? You have the Ravens who used to be the Browns. You have the Browns named after Paul Brown, and they are the Browns. And then you have the Bengals who were founded by the guy that the Browns are named after.
Paul Brown founded the Bengals?
Yeah, we just had.
It's still shocking to see.
It's shocking. That's why the Joe Flacco trade.
What an incest.
Oh,
what
this
a
is the other
division
thing.
of incest.
The Joe Flacco trade earlier in the season when the Browns sent Joe Flacco to the Bengals. First time in the two teams' history they've ever completed a trade with one another. And it was that Joe Flacco trade.
Yeah, you think that's because they didn't want to trade with each other or just incompetence in general?
I think there's some bad blood. I do. I think, and also it's very rare to trade.
Yeah, within the
interdivision.
division, of course.
Anyway, so
wow.
All right, now we're not done here.
Oh,
all right.
geez.
So remember we Ernie Davis, Syracuse player.
Yeah.
So Syracuse's field is now known as Ernie Davis Field.
Yeah.
A guy who played on that field.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was Sean Tucker.
Yeah.
Sean Tucker, great running back, had a pretty high grade going into the NFL
Look
draft.
at that rubber.
I know.
That's cool.
That stuff's the worst. Whenever you're on turf, it just like gets into your shoes and everything.
It gets in your eyes.
Oh yeah, it does. My cat,
your cat,
Lucy might make a special
Come
guest
on
appearance.
In, join the pod.
She has some things to say about
Ernie Davis,
and she ran away. Yeah. So Sean Tucker, ends up going undrafted. Signs with the Buccaneers. Had a game last year where he kind of popped, but has kind of been like the third guy in the depth chart during his time there. He wears number 44. I haven't confirmed
He
this.
wears 44?
I assume it's because of Ernie Davis.
Yeah.
If you don't know,
assume.
there's a whole like legacy with Syracuse with the number 44
is the number,
the zip code for the university is 13244. It is like the symbol of the football team and of the campus more broadly.
Students still wear 44 though, right?
They do. It's like very like sacred though. It's like given to like a team captain or like a really
more
like
than the
star
11
player.
at Penn State. This is like actually sacred.
We don't need to tear down the
Bunch
11.
of
The 11's
clowns.
pretty cool. I love that. By the way,
I love when teams, a good jersey.
I love when teams like have a number rather than retiring it. Retiring it is cool, but I like when a number is just like assigned meaning.
Yeah, it's so interesting because I feel like the Cowboys have that with 88, but
For sure.
he wasn't their best player, not even on those teams.
Best wide receiver though. It just like goes to their wide receiver. It goes to like the wide receiver one. Is kind of the
soon it's going to be like a defensive tackle.
for 80 is going to wear number 88.
The numbers are all over the place now.
Well,
Like,
yeah, they wear.
Eventually, it's going to be like a defensive tackle's wearing your nose tackle is 88.
Yeah, it's kind of old fashioned to wear a number in the 80s, but that's what they all did. And it's coming back. I think.
44, this is cool.
I think like the wide receivers wearing numbers in the teens and like now single digit numbers is like been around long enough that younger players are coming in and wearing like numbers in the 80s as like look how cool this is, like retro, you know.
Yeah, probably
so
typical. 44,
Sean Tucker,
that looks good. Yeah,
in this game,
he's faster than that number because you wear 44, you think you're not.
well, it's traditionally like now like a fullback number.
It's like a Tom Rathman. That's what I think.
Yeah, because it's like and like the legacy of the number 44 at Syracuse goes all the way back to Jim Brown, which was like 1958.
Yeah, those guys were fast. Ernie Davis, Jim Brown.
Yeah, but it was like a different era of football, different era of numbers. Like quarterbacks were wearing like 40. We're in like number 20 back then, you know. All right.
You poor Jordan Poyer on that highlight. This guy's trying his best.
He led the team in tackles.
He played great, honestly.
I know,
he played well. He's like 40 years old. He's really helped this team, yeah.
Sean Tucker had 140 total yards, 3 total touchdowns. Was awesome. And that brings us all the way back to this game. So thank you for going on that little journey with me.
Beautiful.
That took us from Orchard Park, New York, to Syracuse, to Cleveland, to Cincinnati, to Syracuse,
Baltimore.
and Baltimore. Now we're back in Orchard Park, where your Bills improved to 7-3.
Yeah. It was, you know, Tucker played great. And I'm not going to say that I could run against for 150 yards against the Bills defense, but I think a lot of people right now could. But you know what's interesting is this game, the Bills sort of allowed their offensive philosophy to change. Because the last 2 years, year and a half at least under Brady, with McDermott under Brady, they've been a low volume offense, meaning they're going for first downs. When they get down, they'll let Josh go, but otherwise they just sort of keep him like a race car. They just keep him under the speed limit. You know what I mean? They're just trying to throttle it down. And he learned, he was great in that offense for quite a while. It's like, you know, he was like a very good boy. And he played all his speed. He was checking it down. Everybody eats. And then in this game, it just the last few weeks, when I went to Atlanta, he just didn't look very happy.
Yeah.
And I think there's just something, there's a word, it's called prakriti. It's your nature. It's like
prakriti?
Prakriti. It just means nature. So someone's nature. And I don't think Josh was his nature is to throw the ball down the field. He wants to rip it. You know what I mean? That's the game. This is the game that he wants to play. So he was a really good soldier for a long time, but I think it was just making him unhappy. And it was nice to see them let go of low volume and just let him go. Because really the thing is, the reason those 150 yards didn't beat the Bills is because there was just more possessions. I think the standard possessions in a game are 9 in the NFL. And I think these guys had 12, 13 possessions.
Yeah, there's
and
only
usually
so many
they limit possessions. And then they're doing that to protect the defense. But this day, they just let him rip it. And I don't know if you saw that play to Shavers, the deep bomb to Shavers.
Yeah.
It was you know, and he threw plenty of deep passes last year, but they just didn't happen to be 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
So that was the longest touchdown pass since 2022, John Brown touchdown.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
John Brown.
But what's funny on that, Josh talked about that play. And he was like, the first option was open and the second option was open. So I probably should have thrown it to them, but he didn't. Then he ripped it 50 yards down the field. And, you know, he just needed to get that out of it. He's a He's a Mustang. Like he can only he can only do that for a while. He did it for a year and a half,
Yeah.
really well.
Well,
I
think on the other side, like there's only a certain number of points that Baker Mayfield can like will the Buccaneers to get.
Yeah,
because they're so depleted right now.
And credit to like I think it was a testament to Baker that they let Josh do it, because I don't think they thought they could win that low possession game, so they just let him. They let him do this against, I feel like, the good quarterbacks.
Well,
they let him do it against the Ravens when they were down. They let him go. He was very efficient against the Chiefs, but and then this game, I think they let him do it. Like against other teams, like Michael Penix, they're not like, you're cutting it loose today. They're sort of like, we're gonna lose this game if we throw 4 interceptions. But
there was a big moment in this game with about 7.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. The Buccaneers had the ball. We're down 5.
Yeah, they
and
punted.
Then they had a 3rd and 2.
Yeah,
and they had an incomplete pass, and then they punted on 4th and 2.
4th and 2.
I feel like if I just feel like if you got to
in the moment, I thought they should go for it.
I understand
they were
that,
in
like,
their own territory, but
you're in your own territory.
You're
not. That's the thing, is like they hadn't stopped them like on the previous. Let's see, 1, 2, 3.
You have to consider the flow of the game.
Like the last 3 drives, they had given up points. Like,
yeah.
You're not going to stop them.
You're not stopping them. They're going,
and then they didn't get the ball back.
They didn't get the ball back. Yeah.
It was pretty much over.
Yeah, until it was over 32. Yeah.
And then the other thing is Prokerthy. I've barely been able to pay attention since you said that word.
It just means nature. It's a
how do you spell it?
Prakriti. It just means nature. Someone's nature. Yeah,
I got you. It's a
Hindu
it's not. It's an philosophy.
It's an Indian word. Yeah. But people use it in yoga. But anyways, it just means nature. So like I think a lot of times when we talk about quarterbacks and like pairing them with like systems and seeing like who's good for a system, like we look at their arm talent and physical capabilities, but we don't consider their nature. And like Josh, he wants to rip it. Like every little while, you're just gonna have to let the guy go and have a game where he gets to chuck the ball around. You know what I mean?
So Baker having that dog in him, that's like his Prakerti.
That's right. That's Baker's nature.
And
I think it brought it out in Josh. I think it brought it out of him because he was he was finally like, remember last week I was talking about like, where's the energy? And we finally saw it. And I don't think he had a great game. This is going to sound crazy.
Well, I think,
but there's
the Cover One podcast. They said it was like the best bad game anyone's ever played, or something. It was like the worst 6 touchdown game ever played, or something.
It was like this guy, like there's like 6 or 7 plays that he just missed, like easy plays, and he's not seeing well. But he's so spectacular that it's like, okay, well, you're going to give him 12 possessions. I'm going to take my chances. I don't think there's other quarterbacks that can do that. You know,
and like, to bring it full circle, look how many points the Bills scored to win this game.
44.
44. Look at that.
Perfect.
We brought it all
back
the
to
way
Syracuse.
Around. All right, let's move on. We've bloviated.
You don't want to talk about Keon Coleman? Suspension?
There's not a lot to talk about.
He missed a meeting.
Suspended.
Yeah.
He missed a meeting. Yeah. Like if Josh Allen misses a meeting, he's not getting suspended. Like,
right.
I think it's like
point.
It's
people need to settle down. Like he has not played well. If he was playing well and he missed a meeting,
he's not getting suspended.
He's not getting suspended for like that.
Did you see the Cowboys game last night with CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens sitting out the first drive because they missed curfew? Like that if a player's contributing to the team and you want to discipline them, it's like, you sit down
if you're a Cowboys wide receiver and you miss curfew, that's like part of what you're supposed to do.
Well, they were on the road in Vegas.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's like,
I assume they were just
they should get their jerseys retired. This is standard practice for Cowboys receivers.
I assume they just went out for a late night walk and then were just distracted by the majesty of the Bellagio fountain and just stayed and watched it and took in the night air, the night
Probably
desert
knew
air.
that they wouldn't need to play very much last night to win that game.
And they came away closer than they've ever been. And it was the suspension was really all about the friends they made along the way, and that's I think that's what happened there.
And they didn't have this outbreak because Keon wasn't there. Like, it's not like that. It's not like that impacts.
Shavers was pretty good though.
But I do think that Shavers has earned that outside X role. Like, he should be that position, and then sprinkle Keon in with Gabe and the rest of the crew.
You could put Keon's a guy that
let him play inside. Yeah.
Or you bring him in. He's like your red zone X wide receiver, because he is good on like contested balls and stuff.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. The problem is he was playing on 70-something% of the snaps, which is way too high. Like, I don't know that he deserved that much playing time, but Shavers is certainly they should at least be splitting it. Yeah. So they got a short week, Houston. There we go.
They do, and that's who we're pivoting to next. So I think the first time these two teams played, it was 3-0 Texans at half. So these two teams just love to play unwatchable games. And I think that's a product of the Texans having a really, really exceptional defense.
Yeah,
and it's gotten them back into playoff contention. And
defensive line's great. Secondary is very good, but best corner in the game.
I don't know if CJ Stroud has cleared concussion protocol yet.
I don't think it matters.
But okay, it says he's going to return to practice. Davis Mills kind of played better. I mean, I don't think he is better, but
no,
he has played better. This is the Titans though, so maybe we take it with some grains of salt.
They I don't know what they need. I mean, they were a tough team. The Bills played them last year. They were tough to play. Their defense was good.
Yeah.
Our offensive line sort of got beat.
Yeah. I think they still
may
have to
throttle
play.
Josh back down for this game.
Houston still has to play the Bills this Thursday, right?
Thursday night, yeah.
And then they still play the Chiefs also. So those will be two
nice,
really important games in the playoff race, which we'll get to in a moment. Not a lot else to say about this game.
No,
it was bad. The Bears won another game where they were trailing late in the fourth quarter. The Vikings scored a touchdown late, like with 30 seconds or so left to go ahead.
17-16.
And then the Bears got enough yards to get down and kick a game-winning field goal. And J.J. McCarthy wasn't good in this game.
I guess his sort of moment of the year has still been that second half against the Bears. That first game.
And you know what this is starting to remind me of?
What?
Especially when he did nothing the whole game and then eke together what could have been a game-winning touchdown drive in the fourth quarter. It's starting to remind me of Tim Tebow.
Oh, really?
Don't mean that as a compliment. Yeah, it's
he's better than Tebow.
It's
he
like
throws the ball better than
guy.
Tebow.
It's like a guy who won a national championship in college, and then gets overdrafted in the NFL in the first round, and everyone's like, "Is he a first-round talent?" And then
also drafted by a young offensive coach, sort of.
Who was the coach? And was it McDaniels?
Yeah. Josh.
Did he play that first year? He sat behind Orton for a little bit, didn't he?
Yeah, they did draft him. I mean, I know he wanted him. I think he put too much on the leadership.
He definitely played
aspect.
that first year, but I can't remember how many games he played. So it's similar in that way too, where the first year wasn't really
Yeah. Prater was hitting those game winners in that time. Oh.
And what a wild run that was, where they were just pulling games out on sheer moxie at the end of the game.
Was that the Steelers that they beat in the championship? Or in the playoffs?
Not championship. Wild card round. Yeah. So this was Tebow's second year, just like we're in with McCarthy.
Yeah.
He started 11 games, went 7-4, and had 5 fourth quarter comebacks. So 7 wins, 5 of them were fourth quarter comebacks.
Wow.
That doesn't even include the playoff game.
Tebow time.
Right. That's what it's kind of reminding me of. And and they're not even winning that much.
Did McCarthy throw for like 150 yards? What was his?
Yeah, it's right here. 16 32, 150 yards.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the same. That sounds like a similar,
I
very
know.
familiar stat.
I know. And also like it even goes down to like the level of I'm pretty sure Demaryius Thomas was on those teams with Tebow, so he was kind of like the Justin Jefferson fill-in where they had like a really good wide receiver.
Poor Justin Jefferson.
Poor Justin Jefferson.
He could be on the Bills right now.
Yeah, he could be. So, I don't know. Not ready to give up on him yet, but we're getting close, I think.
Yeah.
So this game, I picked the Giants. And let me tell you.
Yeah. I picked the Packers, but when I saw how close it was, I was rooting for the Giants.
They had a chance. They had a chance. Inside of a minute, they got all the way down.
How many one
like
possession games have they lost this year?
The Giants?
The Giants.
That's a good question.
But the Bears game, that at least the Chiefs game count? I guess that wasn't one possession.
No, it couldn't have been because the Chiefs have not won a one possession game this year.
Yeah.
Okay, so week 1 lost to the Commanders by 15. They lost to the Cowboys by 3, so that's one. They beat the Chargers by 3.
Nice.
Okay, so Broncos would be 2. They lost by 1. Bears, they lost by 4, so that'd be 3. And then the Packers, they lost by 7. So 4 one-possession games out of 9. It's not that many.
No, it seems like they keep on fumbling leads.
The last couple weeks, the last 2 weeks. This wasn't really like fumbling a lead. I mean, they weren't the better team in this game.
No, yeah.
But
Jameis,
they had a shot at the end.
Yeah.
This interception,
right?
I don't really blame him for the interception at the end of the game. Jalen Hyatt stopped running his route in the end zone, and you got to try to make a play there anyway.
Yeah.
There was a moment in this game where Jordan Love was hurt, went to the locker room. Malik Willis came in, and the Packers offense looked so much better. Not necessarily an indictment on Jordan Love. It's just I don't know. They just
indictment on Malik. Does he also throw the ball like Aaron Rodgers?
Well, he doesn't. Yeah, it'd be funny if he
they
gets
all
both feet
have
off the ground.
same.
Yeah.
Some like mixture of Rodgers and Favre.
Yeah,
they all throw it like that.
Right.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, but Josh Jacobs went down in this game for the Packers. He might miss a week.
Are the Packers good? I know you hate them. You don't think they're good. You think they're fakes.
I think they're fraudulent.
Yeah.
I think they're
27 points is a lot of points for them.
Here's what it is.
They've been sticking to the 15s, 13s.
I think I'm cribbing on a Bill Simmons idea here, but I think the Packers are a bad good team.
Okay. They're not a Super Bowl team.
I don't think so.
But they are a wild card team.
I think they're a bad good team.
Are the Bears in the wild card hunt right now? Not yet. The Packers would be second in the division.
Sir, wild card hunt for the Bears?
Yeah.
No. The Bears the Bears are the 3 seed in the NFC. They are in first place in the NFC North. Put some respect. Detroit? Put some respect on the name of the Chicago Bears.
What's happening to my Lions?
Well, they're in 3rd place. They're out of the playoffs.
They're going to win the division. My Lions are going to win the division. I would be shocked if the Lions... Okay, do you think the Packers are a better team than the Lions? I do not.
I don't either.
I do not.
No, I don't either. We'll get to the Lions, though. They kind of laid an egg this week. But there's reason for hope.
Yikes.
As always. Let's go to the Cincinnati Bengals, founded by Paul Brown, and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Joe Flacco played another game. Big story in this one. I mean, the Steelers dominated, but Aaron Rodgers may have a fracture in his non-throwing wrist.
Yeah, left wrist fracture.
He said he could have gone back on the game, but they wouldn't let him, which sounds like something Aaron Rodgers would say.
Yeah. Well, if they were, when did it happen in the game? They up?
I don't know.
Who's the backup?
Mason Rudolph. They have Mason Rudolph, and they have
face mask guy.
Yeah. They have Mason Rudolph.
Do people know what we're talking about?
Some people definitely
Myles Garrett grabbed him by the face mask.
He did more than that.
Almost ended him.
He did more than that. He didn't grab him by the face mask.
He
grabbed his
gently-
face mask. He grabbed his helmet by the face mask and hit him over the head with it.
Nice.
I found an image. We're gonna talk about Myles Garrett later too. On the Cleveland
Oh
Paul
my
Browns.
goodness.
Here's Mason Rudolph
What
here.
did he do? I can't remember. What did he do again? He said something. He said
He said
something.
something.
He said
I
something.
mean, probably can't repeat it on the show. but he
yeah,
said it. I have some
don't-
guesses.
I have a strong guess on what Mason Rudolph said. And if you said that,
He
yeah,
said
watch who you're
nuclear.
talking to. Yeah, watch that. Myles Garrett does not seem like the guy to have violent outbursts.
Yeah. All right. I found a pretty good graphic. In fairness to both of them.
Yeah.
Myles Garrett said he called me a stupid N-word. I know what happened and I know what I heard. And Mason Rudolph said 1,000% false, bold-faced lie. I did not, have not, and would not utter a racial slur. This is a disgusting and reckless attempt to assassinate my character.
Okay, he
So
definitely
you
did
choose
it.
who you want to believe.
Myles Garrett does not rip helmet. He could rip the helmet off of everybody every week,
Yeah.
and he doesn't do it.
Are we going to
Okay.
believe the guy who, just honestly said what happened? Or are we going to believe the guy that prepared a speech that sounds like it was given on the Senate floor in 1855? Up to you. Up to you. All right.
That was a great aside. Look at that Flacco, 40 attempts, 199 yards. What happened, Joe? Maybe he got news that other Joe's coming back.
Maybe. Yeah. Trying to come back up for Thanksgiving. I think the Steelers defense has improved a lot too.
You thought they were a joke for a very long time.
I still think
most-
they're a joke, for the record.
They're the highest paid
They're
defense
gonna
in the league.
be 9-8. It's gonna happen.
They're gonna
and
go
that's
3
just
and
how it's
4
gonna
down the
be.
stretch here.
Yeah, of course. We knew this in August.
Yeah, we did think this.
Everyone did. It's not a surprise.
What is
All right.
going on?
Yeah, I don't know.
What is going on?
I think the Chargers are just
What are
broken.
they doing?
they're just broken. They also don't. There's some stat about how whenever they're in Florida, they're terrible. And that checked out here.
This is definitely poor. This tells you how ingrained this is. Even Harbaugh can't fix this. Like, they
Yeah.
still play like the Chargers.
Justin Herbert
No
played
matter-
by far the worst game of his career.
Really?
10 for 18, 81 yards.
Because I've seen him play some bad games. Did he have 3 interceptions
no, it was
in
the
this
worst.
game?
One interception, but
You know,
they
these
just
guys
weren't on
had
the
a
field
nice
enough
playoff
for-
matchup a few years ago.
They did.
Interception,
Yeah.
interception, and no, I'll top that. Interception.
And then,
Yeah.
Lawrence had a crazy comeback in that game. And
Yeah,
they-
second
the
half.
Chargers really chargered.
Yep.
So
This is horrible.
it's
What are they
bad.
gonna do?
Yeah, I don't know. The Chargers feel like it's just they have no.
They're still in wild card position, so they're
Yeah,
still
yeah,
second
they're
in the
just,
division, I guess.
They're just beat up. They're just beat up.
They don't have left tackle,
really not
so
a whole lot more to say. They don't have a left or right tackle.
the dude he started out so strong. I mean, people were talking MVP early season.
Yeah,
Then
and
they
then,
lost to the Giants. They actually haven't been consistent all year, sort of. They started their
No.
inconsistency week 3.
very much same old Chargers.
Yeah. And he can't
and then
even.
the Jaguars.
Do they have a running game that? Because Harbaugh just really wants to pound the ball.
Well, there's two things there. They drafted a Marion Hampton who's been out
Yeah.
with an injury. He's probably going to come back. They could reinstate him from IR now, but I don't think he's ready to come back. And then their offensive line is just too beat up. And that's kind of like the case with a lot of teams, but Chargers may be in like the worst position.
81 yards is not good.
Yeah, no. I mean, their games, Justin Herbert's gotten more than that on one play. It's just
They got wide receivers.
Yeah. Keenan Allen made a great catch in this game.
Was that for all 89 yards?
It's 81, but no. It's probably for like a third of them though. Probably the best matchup of the week was this Rams Seahawks game. Maybe the two best teams in the NFL. And I think someone on this podcast said it was going to be an ugly slog of a game.
You did.
And turns out I was right.
I will say the Seahawks seemed like they went up and down the field for a lot of that game.
Yeah.
And they just couldn't capitalize. And they had, was it 4 interceptions by Darnold?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Darnold turned the ball over 4 times. I think, though, I think this kind of shows, because the Rams didn't play great either. The Seahawks defense was good enough to keep them in the game.
Yeah.
And the Rams didn't really make a ton of mistakes. And still, despite all the turnovers, despite everything, the Seahawks had a kick as time expired to win the game.
Yeah, it was far.
And
it was 60
It was
something.
far. It was far, but they had a chance. They had the game.
I absolutely feel like if they play again in the playoffs, I would still pick the Seahawks.
Yeah. Well, it depends on if this was
he played bad. Darnold made some bad decisions, but I don't know.
And that's kind of been the theme.
The time of possession was pretty significant.
Yeah, the Seahawks are really good. I don't think this makes me feel any differently about either of these two teams.
Yeah, good teams. Yeah. 2 of the best in the NFC.
Yeah, the 2 best.
The 2 best.
The 2 best, I think. If we go to the MVP odds, Matthew Stafford's now number 1.
He's number 1 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look,
you beat another guy who's in the conversation. You're gonna.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't watch that game. That wasn't his best game of the season for sure. That wasn't.
No.
But I think it maybe speaks to there's not really a front runner right now for MVP. And
which is why I think it's the year that a non-quarterback could do it.
I actually think, Josh can go on a 6-7 week heater and this thing would be done.
It's possible. I didn't think that was possible, and then he did. Did I mention he did a thing that hadn't been done since?
Never been. Yeah,
he's done it twice.
Well, he's done it,
and only Otto Graham. Yeah, only Otto Graham has ever done it. Let me talk about that a little. No.
I think honestly that could happen. Mahomes is out of it now, right? They're 5-5. I'm not saying they can't make the playoffs, but even if they make the playoffs, he's not winning MVP.
He would have to go on a heater never seen by anyone, and that may not even be enough because they're not going to win their division now. They might make the playoffs. They're not going to win their division, and
so
that's
let's say Josh goes on a heater, and then they beat the Patriots. Patriots lose one game, they end up winning the division.
It could happen. The biggest headwind that Josh Allen is facing is the fact he won it last year. Which isn't fair.
But if no one else is doing
stupid.
anything, no one else is doing anything, he's gonna. People do like him too. It is a little. You gotta like the guy,
of course. So. Yeah, I think I could do a 24-hour marathon podcast on how much I think MVP awards are dumb.
Wow.
I think that would be a good life decision. All right. So this was weird. The 49ers blew out the Cardinals. So the Cardinals last week lost 44-22. This week they lost 41-22.
Jacoby.
They're consistent. They're nothing if not consistent. But Jacoby Brissett was 47 of 57 passing.
That's a lot of throws. Ice that arm.
47 completions was an NFL record.
Really?
Yeah.
Who had it? It's fine. We need a producer.
I think. Well, I think it tied. I think Roethlisberger had 47 in a playoff game, but
that's crazy. That's not who I would have guessed.
But the regular season,
it's gotta be like
record.
Peyton or Brady.
The record was 45.
Breeze
by. So Jared Goff tied it in 2019.
Oh gosh!
But before that, it was Drew Bledsoe in 1994.
Wow.
Different Patriots quarterback.
Wow.
So, I don't know. 452 yards.
What? A lot of yards.
How is that even possible? How do you throw for 452 yards and only score 22 points?
I don't know. 20 to 20 yard line.
Yeah, and that's kind of how I didn't really talk about this, but the game. I think we skipped 2 games. Yeah, we skipped the Commanders' Dolphins. Not allowed to say, but this game,
Dolphins still winning is impressive.
I've never
still.
Right, and they now only have one fewer loss than, the Chiefs only have one more loss than the Dolphins now, and also
one more
this
win.
game. That's what I meant. Yeah. One more win. This game, like, both these teams moved the ball a lot and then just got into the red zone and either kicked a field goal or went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Just a really ugly game. Apologies to the people of Spain.
Yeah,
we'll try
not
to do
our
better
best
next
product,
time.
guys.
Not our best product. We will try to do better.
Although, they're used to soccer. That was a lot of scoring for them.
Yeah, lots of kicks. They got to see lots of kicks.
A lot of kicks.
And then this game, Bryce Young threw for 448 yards.
Oh, man, I got this.
He left the game twice with injuries that looked like they were going to end his season.
Oh, my goodness. I did not watch this game, but I heard that he played. This is the Bryce Young that you thought would make the playoffs. That's the
I thought
guy.
they'd make the playoffs. And you know what? You know what?
What? You were right.
If they win this week
yeah,
and the Buccaneers lose,
oh my
guess
goodness.
who's in first place in the NFC South?
It's not happening. We both don't want this. We don't want Baker out of the playoffs.
You
We
think
want
it's not
Baker in.
happening? Do you know who the Buccaneers play this week?
Who do they play?
They play the Rams.
Oh shit!
And
No, they're
on
not
Sunday
going.
Night
They
Football.
can't drop 3 in a row. Oh,
They play the
what
Rams
a tough
on Sunday Night
3-week
Football.
stretch. Patriots,
Yeah.
Bills, Rams.
They play the Rams on Sunday Night Football, and then the Panthers play the 49ers on Monday Night Football. So they'll know either way. Like,
Panthers
they might have a
aren't
chance
winning.
to win against the 49ers
They both probably lose
and
this
take the lead in the
weekend.
division.
That'd be
Probably.
hilarious.
Yeah, probably. That seems likely. Okay.
What kind
Okay.
of NFL playoffs would we have with the Panthers in it? Not
What else
good.
we got here? We're going to go
Ravens,
back to Myles
Browns.
Garrett.
The 4th and 1 play.
The 4th and 1
Andrews.
play.
Andrews, the
Yeah.
tush push play.
Yeah, the
Great.
game-
Finally,
Game-winning play.
Yeah, finally, a variation to this thing that's going to keep people up. That's great.
Yeah,
Loved it.
They lined up for a tush push with Mark Andrews under center as they typically do, and he just spun around, ran around the edge, and scored a touchdown.
Yeah, designed the play.
Beautiful
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah,
Great.
the Eagles took football and they reset it back to what it was back before even Otto Graham was playing,
Yeah,
and just totally ruined the game. Just took it back literally 100 years. And then now teams are adopting that and kind of building off of it, kind of the exact same way that football evolved 100 years ago.
Shadur got some playing time in this game. He came in.
He did. Dylan
He
Gabriel went out with a concussion.
Yeah,
He's probably out this week, so Shadur
Yeah.
might get a start. Shadur
Yeah.
played horribly.
I mean, I don't know why people are so shocked. I feel bad for him in one sense, and then I feel like sometimes I also hear him speak, and I'm glad that he believes in himself. But he was like, it's tough to see this happen under my watch. I'm like, come on, dude, what did
He's
you?
very dramatic.
Yeah, I'm like, just relax, just
He's very
focus,
dramatic.
Focus on your reads, get the ball out.
So here's what I'll say. I don't think Shadur Sanders
and I'm rooting
is.
for him. Great.
I don't think he's going to be an NFL quarterback, but I will say this.
Yeah,
It's extremely difficult to do two things. To one, come into a game as a backup quarterback, middle of the game, when you
horrible.
weren't practicing as the QB1.
You
didn't
got to
get
be
the
like
first team
Joe
reps.
Flacco. You got to be
Right.
like a seasoned vet. You've seen it. He's a rookie.
Yeah.
I
The other
don't-
thing that's almost impossible is to be a rookie quarterback in the NFL. That's
Yeah.
really hard. And he had to do both.
Yeah,
Now, this week he'll have the benefit of the first team snaps and
I don't
the game
think
plan
that
being installed and built around him.
Yes, exactly. I don't think the game plan or the coaches or anybody on the team did him any favors in that game either.
No.
Not to
Yeah.
say that I think he's going to come out and light it up, but
All that being said, I
Yeah.
still don't think he's
No.
an NFL quarterback, unfortunately. But who am I?
I mean, it's
Say
not
that?
like
Prove
it's
me
not
wrong.
like a shot against him. He could play in the NFL. I don't know. Maybe. I want my backup I don't I know I'm not Mel Kiper, but I didn't look at him as a franchise quarterback. But look, you also never know. People didn't look
He
at
wasn't
Brady
drafted
that
as
way.
one either. In fairness, he was drafted.
And he
in the
wasn't
fifth round.
drafted. That's why he was drafted after Dylan Gabriel.
Right.
So,
But I think it's what's interesting about this is this is the reason why rookie quarterbacks are usually the third string emergency quarterback in a game like this, and then
Yeah,
like
because
the
they
starter
can't be
will
the
get hurt.
backup.
Right,
Yeah,
because the starter will
They
get hurt, and then the next week the third string will move up and start the game, right?
no.
And the reason for that is you usually have a guy like a Joe Flacco, who was
Yeah.
on the Browns earlier this season until
Yeah.
he was traded to the Cincinnati Bengals, a team founded by the namesake of the Cleveland Browns. Have I mentioned that yet?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's weird. So I don't know. I feel bad, but can you imagine the discourse if he had, because they had a drive to go down the field and tie it. Can you imagine?
The
if he
fans
had
were
pulled it off?
excited. The fans were excited
Yeah.
about it, but
But like if he had pulled it off and the Browns win this game against the Ravens,
yeah.
the Ravens who used to be the Browns,
Yeah. Oh my God, if the Ravens lost that game, they have very little room for error.
and
Well,
they really did not play
yeah.
well. And I think kind of the story, it would help if you knew what these numbers meant.
Sacks.
The way I cut this, I don't even know what
5
these
sacks.
numbers mean. He had a lot of sacks. He's up to 15 sacks on the season.
Nice.
On pace for, I wrote it down, 25 and a half.
If a defensive end gets a sack in Cleveland, does anybody even see it? Like if a
That's a good
tree
question.
falls in the
He had a
woods?
game where he had 5. I think he had 4 sacks in this game. He had a game where he had 5 and they lost by like 30 points.
Yeah, that was last week, I believe.
Or 2 weeks ago, yeah.
2 weeks
I can't
ago,
remember. All right.
Look, they beat the Packers, though. I remember that. Oh,
The Chiefs.
this was hilarious.
I think all 5 of their losses are by one score, I think.
Like, score more than 20 points. I mean, come on. If you're Mahomes and Andy Reid and Kelsey, like, you got to find a way to score more than 20-something points. They didn't do anything all day.
yeah.
I mean, Kelsey had the touchdown at the end, which was a huge play, but they didn't move the ball all day.
Yeah. The Broncos
They're
defense is good.
inconsistent.
Playing in Denver is hard.
Yeah.
But
But it's a gotta
this
have
team-
it game. It was a gotta have it game.
So it seems like their
and
streak of
they didn't have it.
AFC West wins or championships
They still got a
is
chance.
gonna end.
They still got a chance.
They're like four back in the win column.
Listen, I don't count them out until it's
Of course
over.
not, but man, the Broncos also don't have the hardest schedule the rest of the way. Now, in terms
Yeah.
of playoffs, the interesting thing about this is you have the Chiefs here in 9th. They already lost
to the
Bills,
Chargers.
to the
Yeah.
Chargers,
Mhm.
and to the
And
Jaguars,
Jaguars.
and they
That's right.
now have to play the Texans.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
very possible they just don't
Well,
make the
wait,
playoffs.
did the Chiefs play the Texans
Yeah, I think in 2 or 3
after the
weeks.
Bills?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the Chiefs play.
Look at the Dolphins right there at the 11 spot. People were laughing at them.
No, I know.
They're only one game back.
What do the Chiefs got? Chiefs play the Colts this week, so number 3 team in the conference. Then they play the powerhouse Dallas Cowboys on Thanksgiving Day, and then they play the Texans. So we'll see.
Great. It's shocking though, right? It's a little shocking.
It is.
Yeah.
Like none of their losses have been like super shocking or
Was I laughing
embarrassing,
watching
but-
this? Yeah. Was.
I know, it's kinda wild.
I was like, what?
It's kind of wild.
Who missed an
all right.
extra point? The Chiefs missed an extra point
Um,
in this game, I believe. Something.
maybe that sounds possible.
Yeah.
Wow.
Something like that.
I don't know.
But your guy
no way
Bo
to-
Nix,
there's no way to find
I didn't
out.
think he was good at all,
My
but
guy.
he did make a nice. He made a big 3rd down conversion there at the end of that game. So
Their extra point was blocked.
who's
The Chiefs. in
the
fourth
Chiefs?
quarter.
Yeah,
They
because
won
I
at
remember
19-16.
I remember thinking that was fitting
Yeah.
because last year they blocked the Broncos to win.
Yeah, and here's the thing:
Remember
they
that?
got the ball with 4 minutes left, like perfect situation, tie game,
Yeah,
4 minutes
and
left, get
they
the
got
ball,
sacked
and
I
3
believe.
and out. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep, incomplete sack.
sack. Yeah.
But then they gave up the game-winning drive.
Honestly, shocking. Partly Mahomes, but more. I have so much faith in Andy Reid that I'm a little surprised that he hasn't gotten them click. Like weren't we talking about how good this receiving core is going to be, and how everybody's getting healthy and they're hitting their stride, and then the Bills put an end to that, and then they had a bye week, but it didn't seem like they fixed anything here. And I don't know that teams are doing anything super special to them.
Yeah, it's definitely odd.
I mean, Mahomes not playing great. They're getting pressure on him, but I think also maybe teams are just not afraid. Maybe they're just attacking more and not like scared.
I heard someone say, and I kind of rolled my eyes at it when they said it. I can't remember who it was. They were talking about how once teams saw them get blown out in the Super Bowl, it kind of like broke the aura of the Chiefs a little bit. And the more I thought about it, I was like, that's possible.
Yeah, it's possible.
Teams just aren't scared.
Yeah. They won all these close games last year because they would screw up.
Yeah, they're 0-5 in one-score games this year. All 5 of their losses.
Teams aren't like assisting them all the way. And I guess maybe neither the refs. Although, I don't know.
I've honestly seen more plays where the Chiefs have gotten screwed by the refs than vice versa this season.
Yeah.
Speaking of the refs just being garbage, sorry, I didn't mean that. Sorry, NFL. Please don't find me. Speaking of the refs doing their best but falling a little short, we have the Lions and the Eagles.
You're right. You said the Eagles are going to find a way. I just don't trust them.
And I said it would be annoying, and it absolutely was. It was so annoying.
Yeah, it was annoying.
Just ugh.
I don't know. Like, are they good? I mean, they're good. I think they got great players and me coaching.
They know how to win a game. They know how to win a game. They're last year's Chiefs, honestly. I said that after like 3 weeks, and it's still true. I mean, they still are just playing like the Chiefs did last year. Jared Goff had the worst game of his career.
Yeah.
Now, for the Lions, it's kind of nice for them the rest of the way. They don't have to go back outside and play a football game until week 18.
Against?
So that's good. The Bears.
Okay.
So they got Giants, Packers, Cowboys, Rams, Steelers, Vikings, Bears. Their road games in that stretch are in LA,
Packers, Rams,
and Minnesota.
That's not so easy of a stretch, but they should be able to.
No, but they'll be indoors, which makes a huge difference.
Packers and Rams. Yeah, they're home for the Packers. Is that what's their Thanksgiving game?
The Packers.
Oh, whoa. That's a very significant game for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So you get Lions, Packers, and then you get Cowboys, Chiefs.
I'm going to root for the Cowboys. That'd be hilarious. Wow. Wouldn't that just make
if they were the ones that killed the Chiefs?
If they beat the Chiefs on Thanksgiving? They'll score enough points, maybe.
The Chiefs will score points.
I don't know. Maybe.
Although Cowboys defense looked a little better last night. I guess if they could play the Raiders.
I mean, if you're playing the
Raiders every week.
Yeah, you're going to look good.
Controversy in this game. There was a weird call on a tush push that actually went against the Eagles.
He was telling the guy, telling him that this guy's in the neutral zone.
Right. Which he was.
He was. Yeah, it was.
He was actually. There are too many big humans in the
helmets.
You literally can't see it. The only reason, like, we could see it watching the telecast was because we had like an aerial view. Which, I mean, unless you get a ref that can like float over top of the line.
Well, they just the neutral zone is just not enforced enough, and so on tush push, I think you gotta enforce it because I mean, in that not to go back to a Bills game, but the Bills Chiefs championship game last year, AFC championship game, they were lining up all in the neutral zone. So
I'm sure they were, yeah. But
maybe
the Bills would have won the Super Bowl if not for that.
Yeah. But what I'm saying though, seriously, is maybe you gotta call neutral. You gotta warn them about the neutral zone on those short yardage plays.
It's also tough to see because it's just very crowded in there. Just from a practicality
isn't the neutral zone
standpoint.
supposed to be the length of a football?
I don't even know.
Yeah, that's what the neutral zone's supposed to be.
There's so many freaking rules.
No, that's the beauty of it.
It's too complicated.
I love it.
It's too complicated.
Great. You get to explain it to people.
Yay. And then the last play of the game, last meaningful
Yeah.
play of the game, pass interference call on Rock Ya-Sen is his name. One of the great names in today's football on AJ Brown. Just a bad call.
If anything, it's offensive pass interference.
If anything,
Yeah.
and it's probably a no call. Now,
Yeah.
I don't think the Lions are going down and scoring and tying the game, but
No,
we
maybe not,
literally
but
don't know. It might
shouldn't-
happen. They might
it
have.
shouldn't end because of that.
No, yeah,
Come on, that's
pretty
not good.
tough.
I'm not a big let's bash the refs after the game.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I actually, by
But
and
this
large, I
was
feel like the refs
one-
have been pretty good this year.
Yeah,
There've been very
And
few instances.
Usually,
like that.
I'm able to be like, you win some, you lose some. You're gonna
Yeah.
get some calls, you're not gonna. But to end the game on that, I think you want to be sure that it was
Yeah.
pass interference.
Yeah, and then
No.
like, what is expedited review for if not
Can't-
that? You know,
Can't New York just like can't they say like, hey, we might have a flag on this play, and then consult New York, and New York being like,
definitely can. They
hey,
definitely can.
like
And they
we
can.
really shouldn't throw a flag there, or
Yeah.
it should be offensive.
So I don't know.
They should have
I
just
don't know.
changed it then, and no one would have thought twice. They should have just been like, oh, actually, that was offensive.
Although this game was in Philadelphia, so if they changed that call, I don't know.
They would not have left that
There would have been
stadium.
riots.
Who's the bodyguard? The dude who's next to Sirianni all the
guy
time?
that took he took like Wawa to
Yeah, to
Scattaboo
some-
after his surgery or
yeah,
whatever.
in the hospital. It feels
Yeah.
like a mob visit. Like,
The family hopes you're doing well. That's terrible. That's terrible. All right.
great.
Speaking of terrible,
Oh man,
the Raiders could not tackle in this game.
why
George
was
Pickens
this a
went
Monday
wild.
Night Football game?
Because these are the two most
Horrendous.
important
Like,
teams in the NFL.
At what point could you ever think that this should be the Monday Night Football game? We had so many good
What are you
games
talking about?
yesterday, and they
These
were
are the-
all at 1:00.
What
Like, what are we doing?
These are America's teams.
We had Seahawks Rams. That should have been a Monday night game.
No, we got to get.
Bills and Bucks, Baker and Josh. That could have been an
If there's
flex
one
game.
if there's one complaint that is ubiquitous about the NFL,
Yeah.
it's the fact that the Dallas Cowboys don't have enough primetime games. Everybody knows it.
Yeah, well, I
And-
loved the 2 hours before on the telecast, them showing the owners, Davis and Jerry Jones, just walking around doing nothing. That was great television.
Yeah.
Great. Then they
Yeah.
huddled up and they met.
Mark
They
Davis,
talked.
one of the all-time worst haircuts.
Incredible haircut. That's how you know you're rich.
Yeah,
You walk around with that, you don't
Yeah.
care.
yeah,
Honestly, respect.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna pull up a picture. I normally wouldn't.
No, this is horrible. Don't do it. This
no.
is mean.
Who cares? He
This
has
is mean.
he has $1 billion. It's not mean.
He can go to
It's
Turkey.
Fine.
He can go to Turkey. That's
To
where they do
Turkey.
that's where they do the hair transplants.
This isn't an issue of lack of hair, is it?
Yeah.
It is.
You think it's just a style issue?
Yeah. I mean, he's had his hair like this forever.
I will say, Dumb and Dumber, great film.
Completely unrelated.
No, it's the same haircut.
No, I know. No, yeah. Look.
This is mean.
This is him at.
What?
This is him when he was young. Oh,
Are you
no, that one.
no, you're not.
What?
Are you going to show me a picture of him young?
Yeah.
Oh, he's just doing the same thing he's always done.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Honestly? Okay. I get it. It's growing on me.
This picture is from a tweet where
Who is
someone's
his
pointing
barber?
out. Someone's pointing out that he looks like Max Crosby in this picture.
Honestly? A little bit.
Kind of.
Without the tattoos. Plus
You
the
don't know.
mustache.
Anyway.
Okay. I actually, the young haircut doesn't look bad.
Yes, it does.
The young haircut? No, that looks good.
No, it looks terrible.
I could totally see.
It's terrible.
I could see you rocking this haircut. You could do it.
I have rocked this haircut.
You have rocked this haircut? What do you
Yeah.
call this?
This is a bowl cut.
No, it's not a bowl cut. I had a bowl cut as a kid. It looked good. Every Indian kid gets a bowl cut at some point.
It's a small bowl cut. It's like a saucer cut.
It's a mushroom cut. That looks like a mushroom.
I like
if I've ever
saucer
seen
cut.
one. You like saucer?
Yeah,
No,
I
I think
imagine his
saucer-
family
it's
was
gotta
so
be
rich
more-
they had
more
saucers laying
it's
around.
saucer. No,
It
it's
didn't quite
mushrooms.
go far enough down his hair.
Someone took enough mushrooms to give him that haircut.
Has a double meaning.
That's a mushroom cut.
All right.
Wow.
That was week 11.
What a week. Are we do you want to do rapid fire next week?
No.
No.
I don't. No,
Okay.
I don't. You can send them to me and maybe I'll do a
I'm picking
do
the
another.
Bills for the Thursday night.
Okay. All right. Yeah, send me well, yeah, we can do Thursday night. You're picking the Bills over the Texans.
Bills over Texans. It's hard. They didn't look good against them last year.
I
So
pick the Texans, but
I think
I'm gonna give
Keon's
it some
going to be
thought.
active. Hardman injured his
Difference maker. Keon
hamstring.
Coleman.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well,
All right.
where on earth can people find you?
Find me here. I
Find
think
you right
this is
here.
it. Yeah. Instagram, Love of Sports.
Love
But
sports.
we're not posting a lot. I got to post more.
Yeah, same
Love
with
of
same with the
sports.
Derek Lake Sports. Instagram's not posting at all.
Oh, come on.
I know.
Some clips up there.
Someone the intern's got to get on that.
Yeah. At least our Rapture clip, I think.
Oh, that would be a good one. That's
That's it.
timeless.
Yeah.
I can go up there. Yeah. All right. Okay. I was thinking
Tag me
a
if you put
supercut of me being like high and low on the Panthers would be fun, just because they've been a roller coaster for me.
Wow, man. Their EPA per play must have been off the charts this weekend. DVOA. Oh my goodness.
Nobody needs that kind of abuse on their own podcast, Devesh. You can find this show on Instagram, on Blue Sky. You can find me on Blue Sky. Are you on Blue Sky, Devesh?
No, I don't really even know what Blue Sky is. I wasn't on X either.
You weren't on
Instagram. You want to find me on Facebook?
X, the everything
you
app?
can.
Facebook.
No. Not on
Let's not
X.
do that.
Instagram, YouTube. I'm on
YouTube. Yes. Subscribe to the YouTube. Maybe you're watching this on YouTube right now, but if you haven't subscribed, you should do that. Let's just do that. Let's just name there's a new Vine. Did you see this? They brought back Vine.
They did?
They're bringing it back, yeah. It's called Divine or Divine.
Should we be on that?
Yeah.
Are we going to do skits? What are we doing?
It's 6 seconds. 6 seconds.
Oh.
It's just like talking about, I don't know, be like Paul Brown, namesake of the Browns, founded the
Time's up.
off. Yep.
Otto, Syracuse.
Yep. Cool. All right. Well, here's a guy that is ending the show now. So we'll see you next time.